2. No reaction. They are reacting to everything I touch turns to gold.
Matthew, put that book down and go to sleep.
My dad said as he walked past my little room. It was already 11 at night, and my parents expected us to fall asleep by 9. I shared a room with my 2 little brothers, Zachary and James.
Okay.
They were already sleeping.
Let me see
I
if
put the
you
book away, turned off the light, and faded into dreamland. I love to dream because it helped me to escape my life, which wasn't awesome at all.
Let's see if this is
We were
fact
poor. My dad
or
had just lost his
fiction.
job, and my mom was finishing an MBA online. We were living off my dad's savings, and it
This
honestly
looks
sucked
like
eating crackers
true
and macaroni every day.
facts. Let's
Before I
keep
continue
checking
telling
it
you
out.
about my life, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Share the crazy story with your friends and hit that notification bell to make
Speaking
sure
of
you
that-
never miss out on another story again.
Yeah,
Now, where
you
was I?
guys see us subscribe.
Yes, I was just fading into dreamland. I had a few dreams, but the last one had me puzzled for a long time. I was walking by myself on a mountain, and an old wizard approached me.
I heard you want to be like the great King Midas.
Oh,
He
it's
said,
my
The
talk.
king who can turn anything into gold?
Yes.
Well, yes, that would be nice.
I will grant you this power. All you have to do is whisper these words while touching the object you want to turn to gold.
Okay, what are the words?
Lava is
It's
hot.
hot.
Ice is
Gold.
cold. Turn this object
Into gold.
I laughed, but I picked up a nearby flower and repeated the
Oh
words.
yeah,
Lava's hot,
now
ice
this
is
is
cold,
turning
turn
into
this object into
fiction.
gold.
Da, da, da,
The
da.
flower transformed before my eyes. It really works, I squealed.
Of course it does. I'm a
I
good
mean,
wizard.
this is turning
Goodbye.
into fiction
The
real
man vanished,
quick.
and I woke up a few seconds after that.
I mean, this is
I
turning
forgot
into
my dream
fiction.
until I got home after school to the
Real
same boring
quick.
old dinner. After eating, I went up to my room
Hey,
and picked up my
Gunny.
Greek mythology book. I flipped through the pages and
Yeah.
landed on the one about Midas. This reminds me of that crazy dream I had. What were the words the wizard told me again? Ah, yes. Lava is
don't
hot,
know.
ice is cold. Turn this object into gold.
Yeah.
What happened next shocked me speechless. The book
Magical powers? Wow!
Look.
That.
my mom said.
Did you steal it?
My dad screamed.
Oh my
down, you
God,
guys.
he did
He turned
not.
the
He
pencil
just
into gold
turned
with
it
his magic.
into
Do it
gold.
again, Matthew.
Zachary said while handing me a toy truck. I held it, said the magic words, and it turned to gold. My mother fainted, and after my dad splashed a glass of water on her face, she opened her eyes and asked us
Yeah,
if she was
this
dreaming.
would
I
happen.
pinched myself to make sure I wasn't still dreaming too.
How did
Yeah,
this happen?
I would
What did you
pinch
eat?
My
myself.
mom asked. I met a wizard in my dream, and he told me what to do. Hey, this could change our lives completely.
Here, start with all my fake jewelry. I could never afford real gold anyway. Your father can try to sell it tomorrow and see how much he makes.
My mom said. My mom brought me her jewelry box, and I turned everything in there into gold. She just stared at me like I was a creature from another planet. The next day, my dad came home beaming.
We're $200,000 richer. I saved some and invested the rest. Let's go out to a restaurant. No lame food tonight.
We went to a very
Bruh.
expensive French
Bruh.
restaurant in the middle of town.
Just
We had a
because
3-course
that,
meal and ate until we had no space
you
left.
better like that.
Everyone looked so happy. The next day,
This
I
is
stayed
turning
home.
into
My dad and I
fiction.
decided that I would turn everything in our house into gold. Then we would melt them into blocks and sell them. That obviously took me more than a day, and before I knew it, I'd been out of school for a month. By that time, we had millions of dollars saved up.
How about a vacation?
My mom suggested while we were having brunch at a fancy hotel.
That's a nice idea.
My dad replied with a mouthful of strawberry tart.
Can we go to Disneyland?
I'm back,
Together.
guys.
That'd be great. I've never been there. I winked at them. It was true. All my childhood, it had been a dream to go there, but my parents never had enough money.
I'll book out tickets and
Dang it! Wait for the yarn. Da 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 da.
rooms and we can leave this week.
My dad smiled. We traveled first class.
Yeah,
It was the
first
first time I'd ever
class.
been on a plane,
First
and it was
class.
a totally
That means you're what's
exhilarating
like math.
experience. When we got to the hotel, my dad told us that we could all have separate rooms, or we could share. My brothers and I decided to share. Our room was huge, and the best part was the room service. We ordered all kinds of foods at all kinds of crazy times in the night. The next few days were spent checking out all the cool rides and buying a whole bunch of stuff we didn't really need. But it was just fun to spend money, you know? We'd never really known what it was like before. But do you know what the most amazing thing was?
Why
I
he
was about to
looks
check out Space
like...
Mountain when the most gorgeous
Why
girl
you-
I had ever seen in my life came up to me and said,
Hey, I think you've got gum stuck on your shoe.
I lifted my sneaker off the floor, and sure enough, there was a huge wad of gum attached.
Why?
Ew,
What?
gross.
Every time
This
he
is so
looks
embarrassing.
happy
I said,
or
There's no need to be
or
embarrassed.
something,
It happens to me
he
all the
turns
time.
into
My name
anime.
is Autumn. Wanna hang out?
I stared
turns
into
into
space for a while
anime.
because I was in shock. I couldn't
Dude.
believe this beautiful, amazing,
But
perfect
I'm
girl
not even
wanted to hang
rumpling
out
up
with
the
me.
Well,
bed.
if you don't want to,
The
it's
only
okay,
how I
guess.
rumple up the
She said
bed is
sadly.
when I go sleep.
No, it's not that. It's just
That's
that beautiful
why.
girls don't often ask me to hang out with them.
Oh, you think I'm beautiful? Thanks. I think you're quite cute too.
I blushed. We walked over to a Slurpee stand and sat down to drink. We enjoyed spending time together so much that we hung out together for the rest of the days I was there. I found
Dude,
out
I'm
what she
making
liked,
some-
disliked, where she lived, what school she went to, everything. When it was time to fly back home, I became the saddest guy in the universe. Then I got the best idea ever. Hey Mom, Dad, our house is
What?
almost empty because I've turned almost everything into gold. We barely have any furniture, but we have millions saved.
Dude,
Why don't we
stop
buy a beautiful
talking
house in a
now.
new neighborhood? I have just the place in
Yeah.
mind. My parents agreed without arguing.
Oh, wow, we
I
have
gave them the
both
name of
of
Autumn's
them.
neighborhood, and we started looking for houses online.
We want.
We found one we liked. My dad made a call, and the deal was sealed.
Dude,
We moved
why?
into our 3-story
Why?
mansion the next week. When I was all settled into my new amazing room, I called Autumn and asked her if we could meet.
What do you
No,
mean?
you
You're so
keep
many states
talking,
away.
you little.
She laughed. Not really.
Well,
Look,
it's
I'm
not
sending you
really
location
my
right now.
fault anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Because
You're
you
just 2
don't
blocks away.
talking.
What are you doing in my
You
neighborhood?
weirdo.
We just moved here. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Now we can hang out all the time.
Wow, that's awesome. I'll meet you at your house and I'll take you around a bit.
Dude, that was.
Wait.
Dude,
I hung up and went to wait for her downstairs.
I don't do
When the
things
doorbell
on
rang, I opened the
camera.
door,
I
and
only
my
do
dad came to
gaming
stand next to
videos
me.
or
Oh, this is why you wanted to
reactions.
move here, huh?
He said, Dad,
So
not now.
Did you move here
Yeah,
for
I
me?
don't want like that.
Autumn smiled.
And you
Let's
leave
go.
me alone.
Autumn showed me all the cool spots around town, and I was really happy that
No.
we moved there. It was way better than where we lived before, and there was
Well,
so much cool
this
stuff to
movie
do.
is very
The next week, I
good.
started going to Autumn's high school.
It's fucking
I was a little
fun.
afraid at first because transferring to a new school is always scary, but I fit in really well.
Dude,
Everyone
leave
was
me
so
alone.
friendly,
You're trying
even
to
the teachers. The
embarrass
principal
me?
was so cute that
Huh?
he brought chocolate muffins for everyone on Monday mornings. Not only that, the facilities were the best. Everything was so
Just-
nice. I felt like I was going to school in the
Just
future.
ignore
My previous school had
him.
nothing compared to this.
He's a
Matthew, you've taken a
weirdo.
long break, haven't you? Well, I found a job today, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to sustain the family. We have enough saved you all to go to college, but I think we need to turn some more stuff into gold.
My dad said one
I'm
night,
going to stop him
I
in
can
the
stay home
home.
tomorrow, I guess. What do you want me to turn into gold?
I'll put a few things in the kitchen.
The next day, my brothers went to school and my parents left the house. I went to the kitchen to see what my dad had left for me, and I got to work, which wasn't real work at all. I just had to touch stuff.
Don't listen
Anyway,
to
while I
him.
was
He's a
halfway through turning a
hater.
few pots and pans into
I
gold,
can't
I
believe
noticed a
we're
man
living
dressed
a
in gray
hater.
outside. He was
It's
staring at me with his
annoying.
eyes
I
wide
know.
open, like he had
Living
seen
with
a
a
ghost.
hater
When
sucks.
he realized that I'd seen him, he ran away as quickly as he could. I
I'm
was
not
a bit
even-
afraid.
I'm
He
not even
recorded me. What if he
squatting. I'm
went to the
just
media and he
sweating.
wanted to interview me about my powers? That was
Oh,
the last thing I
liar.
wanted.
Liar.
After everyone came home, I forgot all about the strange man. We enjoyed another huge dinner, and my mom went on and on about how we needed to employ a maid because
I'm
she shouldn't have to be
so
doing
annoyed.
housework anymore. We were
Okay,
millionaires now,
you
after
two
all.
leave me
The
alone
next
in
weekend, I
peace.
was on a date with Autumn. I tried to make it as
So,
romantic as
it's
possible.
my business,
First,
not
we'd
yours.
take a stroll near the
Not
ocean, then we'd have a
yours.
picnic in a garden.
Mine.
And after that, we'd go
This,
bowling or to a game arcade, depending on what she liked doing. I was thinking of asking her if we could be official, so it had to be an
Jealous.
awesome date.
Just
It had started
jealousy.
going really well. The stroll was amazing. We held hands,
Jealousy.
she gazed into my eyes and made me feel
Jealous-
like the luckiest guy in
jealousy.
the world.
Oh,
For the
I
picnic,
think you're
I
jealous
bought
or
all
just
kinds of
stopping me
expensive,
from getting
exotic foods and
subscribers.
laid them all out nicely.
That's the thing.
Just as I was about to arrange a plate of grapes, I felt a black bag cover my face, and some huge hands picked me up.
Let me go.
Ah.
Stop.
I heard Autumn screaming.
Oh,
We were
sorry
carried
for
a
the
while as we
embarrassment.
screamed.
I'm
We were
hardly
shoved into what
starting
felt
in
like
the
a van,
movie.
and the driver sped off.
Because
After about
of
30 minutes,
him.
we were taken out of the van and carried inside a building. I was placed in a
You
chair and tied
are
up, and the bag was
embarrassing
removed
in
from my
my
head.
life.
I looked around, and the 4 men who had kidnapped us were all wearing black. Their faces were covered too. Sitting across from us was the same man who had been watching me in my kitchen the other day.
Leave me alone, Daniel! You're annoying! You just make YouTube video too.
I
And
don't.
you
And
just
why
put
have you
my
kidnapped
voice
her
in
too?
this sometimes.
Let me go. I don't understand
Shush!
any of this.
Autumn screamed.
No, I will never check out your YouTube channel
Going
because
to
it
become my
sucks.
personal gold
What's
mine.
it big mean?
I'm gonna use you to make myself rich.
You can't do that. Do you plan on keeping me here forever?
That's exactly what I plan to do.
He grinned. Well, at least let her go. She doesn't have any powers.
What powers is he talking about?
Autumn said. My family was poor until I learned how to turn anything into gold.
Well, I know you'll figure this out. You're smart enough to get us out of this.
I asked Mark to untie me so I could get to work. His men did so and followed me to a huge bookshelf. He wanted me to turn every book into gold. I picked up one book and threw it at one of the men's heads. He fell down and the other three grabbed my arms. I said the magic words and they froze. They turned into gold. I had no idea that this could work on people. I was just hoping that it would. I wiggled my way out and ran to untie Autumn.
Come back here!
Mark shouted. Come near me and it's over. I gave you a gift. You can melt those guys and make some money. If you come anywhere near me, I will end your life, I screamed back at him. Autumn and I ran out of there. When I got home, I told my parents what had happened, and we decided that it would be the best decision to move in case anyone found out.
Well,
So now we live in another state, but I can visit
well,
Autumn whenever I want
subscribe
because
and leave
I'm
a like.
rich.
Goodbye.